Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing my updated brow routine. I did an eyebrow tutorial a few months back, but I feel like it has changed a lot the way I draw my brows lately, and a lot of you guys have been requesting it. So if you're interested to see how I draw my brows, let's get started. You're gonna need just honestly anything you have at home. For myself, I've used the Anastasia Brow Wiz, I've used the Anastasia Dip Brow, and I've also used shadows to do this technique. I love using shadows better than anything else because one, the Anastasia Brow Wiz, it's great and all, but I go through those so quickly. I rather just avoid that for now because this girl don't want to be spending money like crazy. And the Dip Brow, I love it. I still have some of that product, but I feel like they can leave your brows very intense. So I like using these two Makeup Geek eyeshadows. I have Mocha and Corrupt. I love mixing these. If you are going to be using an eyeshadow or a pomade, you're going to need some kind of angled brush. I'm using this random angled brush. I don't even know where I got this from. Something else that you might want to have is a spoolie, something just to comb out your brows. I don't do this all the time because I don't even have brows. It's like, what am I brushing? Like, I'm not brushing anything on my face. Like, I have no brows. You know what? Sometimes they are kind of all over the place, so I do brush them a little bit. I like to use this little random spoolie that is from Alter Beauty. If you do not want your brows moving all over the place, you need to set your brows. I love using the Anastasia Brow Wiz. This is a clear one. Last but not least is a concealer. This is the MAC, what is this? The MAC Studio Finish Concealer. I prefer you using something a little bit lighter than your skin tone. I don't use this concealer that often. I really don't. I could count the times I've used this concealer. I mean, it's like really empty, but recently I have not been using it, but I will be showing you guys how they look with it just so you guys can really see, because it really cleans up the brows and makes them look really perfect. You don't need all of this stuff, of course, but this is what I usually use. So let's get started. I'm just gonna start off by combing out my brows. You guys, honestly, these brows are so deformed, it's embarrassing. This one looks a little bit more normal, but this one, like, what is going on? What do you guys call this? Like the sperm brow? This little spot right here doesn't grow out. So it's really annoying. It looks like a sperm brow. So I'm going to show you guys how to fix that. So I'm going to grab some Mocha, and I'm lightly going in with Corrupt. So let's start with the most deformed one, which is this one. So what I like to do is start from right over here, filling that little section in. I'm gonna start right there. Now that I have that little section filled in, I'm gonna start going right underneath the brow and pretty much outlining it. I like to extend my brow out a little bit more, right about there. And then now that I have that done, I'm gonna go underneath the inner part and outline that part as well. I'm going to turn the brush like this, and I'm going to start doing little strokes like this, creating little fake hairs. When I get to the outer part of the eyebrow, I don't worry about doing the little short strokes. I just mainly focus that in the inner part of the eye. So on the outer part, I just fill the whole thing in. And then I go a little bit right above the brow and make the brow just a little bit thicker. So what you're going to do is rotate the brush. And you're going to start doing little short strokes. Just remember, when you're using any product, it doesn't matter, even if you're using the Brow Wiz, do the same thing, just do like little short strokes. So it doesn't matter, like I said, what product you're using. I am pretty much done with this brow. I'm pretty confident how this brow came out, so I'm gonna stop right there. Notice they kind of look like little fake hairs, right? So I'm not saying these brows look natural at all, because they're not natural, but they don't look as fake. You know what I mean? So you can kind of fake little hairs in the inner part. I'm doing the same thing with this brow, just outlining the bottom. Just like that. I'm going to start flicking upwards right about here. Like I said, in the outer part, I don't really worry about faking little hairs. Now that we have that done, I'm gonna go ahead and start flicking upwards. Honestly, they're gonna always come out different. You're not gonna get the hairs to look all the same. Now I'm taking the concealer. Like I said, this is the MAC Studio Finish Concealer in the shade NC15, and I like to use this little B23 NYX brush. I just like to clean up the brow a little bit. And then I like to blend it downwards like this. Right after that, I just go in with my fingers. This is how the brow looks highlighted, and this is how it looks without any concealer. Like I said, I'm always doing this, not this, but it really does clean up the brow and makes it look a lot more neat. Both of my brows are now cleaned up. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and put them to place with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel. So that is how I draw my brows in. I really hope it was helpful for you, especially you girls that have very sparse brows like me. I know it could be very difficult. A lot of people judge me and tell me that my brows look super fake. It's like, girl, don't go there. Try drawing a very natural looking brow on your arm and tell me how that goes, honey bunny, because it's not gonna look natural. I just think y'all need to just take a seat and chill because it's hard, okay? I have like nothing. I'm pretty much just drawing on my skin. Anyways, I really hope you all enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did like it and you found it helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to my channel and you want to stay updated with these kind of videos, do not forget to subscribe. I love you guys all so much, and I'll see you guys later with another video. Bye.